Good morning guys, so welcome back to the next in my travel series. Please excuse I've got no makeup on because I've been running around all morning sort of tidying up the house and pulling out things to pack and that, so it didn't make sense to get all dressed up for that while I've been pulling things out of the attic or luggage and things like that. So we're moving on to the second phase of what I do when I'm packing, which is sort of an exaggerated version of what I would have shared with you before, but now what I've done is everything is washed and cleaned. I haven't ironed it all yet, so I'll do some ironing of that a little bit later before I pack it all. I have all my packing cubes laid out, and then all the kind of important things that I'm going to need to either pack or to help me pack with. So I already went through some of my cosmetics and miniatures that I'm bringing with me in my packing haul, and then these are just some of my makeup items, the rest of which will go in when we're much closer to the time. I've got some first aid things, toiletry things. Obviously I mentioned already in the previous videos that this trip is both work related and a holiday. So as a wedding planner I normally have an emergency kit with me on a wedding day. Because we're traveling, this is a much smaller version of that, and the reason for that being is that the florist is also traveling as our hair and makeup, so I don't have to have emergency items for all eventualities, thank God. You can see there in the corner I have our luggage out. That piece of luggage over there belongs to our couple. I'm taking that with us, and I've got one roller with us too, so that we can take the table plan and the table names with us, and these will be our own sort of, I suppose, like carry-on cases, two little backpacks. So as you can see, bringing a selection of different things, like I said before, both kind of worky related and sort of holiday related. Down at the bottom here I have James's shoes here, my shoes here, and in the center they're actually the menus for the wedding, which we're taking to. The place name cards are downstairs. James is just finishing up the guest book at the moment, so we will have that to take as well. And some of the things I've pre-packed are just some cables here, and I've got our underwear. This is James's, mine is under here already packed, and then these are our travel adapters. I always like to bring way more travel adapters than I ever think I'll need, just so that I'm not kind of caught out and have an item that I can't actually charge or use because of that. So I'm going to get on with folding these things up. I have my handy folder thing here, and I'm going to put some into the packing cubes, so I'll show you how I'm getting on in a little bit. Hey guys, so I have the bulk of everything packed off the rail, as you can see, and into all of the packing cubes on the bed. So obviously the pink is my clothes, the navy is James's, and I still have what's that, four packing cubes left over from me and 4 left over from James. So I pretty much used everything else, as you can see. The one thing I wanted to show you is how I pack my jewelry and accessories. So I've kind of got it all laid out here on the bed, and what I do is I put them into my chains into these little kind of organza bags like so, and then obviously larger ones go in larger bags. I'm also going to take some earrings with me and a couple of bracelets as well, so I have these in the tray. James needs some cufflinks as well, and I have my watch out because I don't wear a watch all of the time. I just need to get in, I need to get some more little organza bags, and if I don't have organza bags I'll use kind of large plastic bags like this. I've put this belt inside one to keep it all together, but also because it's glittery sometimes the glitter goes everywhere. And then I will put these all inside a slightly larger cosmetic bag. These match our suitcases. They actually came inside. I have this size and I also have a larger one as well. I'm hoping it'll all fit in the smaller one. I think I mentioned in my last video for my cosmetics, I love clear sort of bags like this and like this, so that I can quickly and easily see everything. But for jewelry and anything valuable, I like something that's solid, because obviously I know it's got jewelry or valuables inside it, but if it's just out on the counter or anything like that, you know, like cleaning people or staff or anybody who just happens to come into our room won't know that there's valuables inside. All that's left on the rail here is clothes that we're wearing while we travel. So on the left here, my left is my clothes. I'm just wearing like simple kind of capri style black trousers, some white tops, and this kind of like off-white cardigan. It's really easy. I just like to have it with me on the plane. James is wearing jeans and a t-shirt. His t-shirt's in the other room. And the only other thing left is his tux, because I'm going to lay that on top of his suitcase when I'm done. So next for me to do is to clear the bed, put the two suitcases up, and start to actually pack everything in. Oh, one thing I meant to say earlier is that anything that made it or lasted on the rail that's now in a packing cube is something that I've created multiple outfits with of what I'm bringing, and I've also tried it on to make sure it's fit and I'm happy with it and comfortable with it as well. Okay, cool. Well, I will get on with getting all of this into the suitcases now. Hopefully it all fits and we are within weight.